So it was a lot of fun. Thanks. And as an added treat, I come in, and Mike Boschetti is very show business, theater-oriented. He knows what to do. He got me a gift because he knew it was a big day.
Oh.
In my career.
What'd you get?
It was too late to get a cake. I went downtown. I couldn't find any cake.
Mike, you are so thoughtful.
You were going to buy me a whole
find
cake?
Any cake.
We were going to eat. No, Dan. I did go to a half cake. It was after 9 at night, and it's not like 2 in the afternoon.
No, it's actually a 7-hour difference. You're right. But what? I didn't want to have a whole cake.
So it sounds
anyway.
like it was kind of an afterthought on your part.
No,
Mike.
this is not an afterthought. It's a before thought with me.
Why didn't you go earlier in the day if you were
There's no good places.
truly thoughtful?
Well, first of all, downtown by Prince Street has a lot of good Italian places over there. There's still some left. So I got here a little early. I got here before I was supposed to. Came in about 9:20. I don't know where to get a good cake where I am now. There's nothing over there now.
Wait, were you actually saying that there's still some good Italian places left in Little Italy?
No, Prince Street, that area.
Well, Prince Street's in the Little Italy.
Yeah, it's the beginning of it, right? I think.
Well, the Little Italy has gone downhill, actually. It's very touristy.
They didn't have any. I looked for a cake. I went to a couple of places.
I mean, why would you think
So
I
what'd
want
you
a
get 'em?
cake? I don't want a cake. But that's
Yeah, why are you feeding Artie cake?
No,
It
but
was going to be for everybody. You guys never let me finish a sentence. That's why.
So what did you give him?
Let Artie tell you. Artie will tell you. Hey, listen to me, though.
Well, good. Oh, it's a cannoli.
Sicilian cannolis. They look good. The girl was
that's
hot
great.
over there.
How many?
You realize that's not good for
How many
Artie.
of you?
You trying to injure
No, I mean,
Artie's
just give
health-wise?
just give him one. I mean, come on. It's not like we eating a whole pie here all night long.
So you wanted
I was going to stop in a pizzeria, but I'm like, no.
Artie talks about type 2 diabetes, and you decide to give him a sugar-filled dessert.
I don't know what else to get him.
You wanted to get a cake for the whole studio?
Of course I did.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And you can't find a cake in New York City.
Dan, it's 9 at night. The places were half empty. There's nothing left.
I like bananas.
All garbage left this time of night.
Where did you go?
I walked down Prince till like past Thompson.
You walked?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Friends are always number
Did
one
your
to me.
feet
just
hurt?
like-
Well, if he was number one, you would have gone earlier in the
Bleecker,
day.
there are 4 bakeries within about 2 minutes from here that you can buy giant
Well,
cakes.
then maybe. Well, you know what, Dan? It's the
Yeah,
thought that counts.
that's true. I
Right.
mean, we're talking 2 blocks.
Okay, guys, go run in your sewers. It's cool with me.
It is a smoke screen because he doesn't want to do the apologizing later for Gino Bisconti.
No, it's not a smoke screen, Dan. Maybe, Dan, don't get your panties all hot. It's not a smoke screen.
What the heck
That's
is
exactly
going on?
what's going
Mike?
on.
What's that? What's
It's
going
not
on?
a smoke screen. I have no problems
Yeah.
with anybody.
Mikey, Joe, what's
well, explain
going on?
what you just said, Dan, because the audience is
Because
in the
Gino
dark.
Bisconti has been banned from the
No,
show.
I was told that.
No, you banned him.
No, I didn't ban him. I don't have the power to ban anybody, John.
Well, you
It's
said,
LA
hey,
bans
could
people,
we
not me.
ban him?
I'm just a spoke in the wheel, like Al Pacino said in Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, the spoke in the wheel that told our big boss that Gino Bisconti was stealing money from you.
You know, Dan, you're like a crybaby in kindergarten.
And when I tried to stop you because Gino was your friend.
Yeah.
Dan, you're the one who told me he's banned. Why is he back then? I don't have the power to ban anybody. I'm not Artie. I'm not anybody on the show with that clout.
Not only did I tell you then, but I told you days later. I said you have to tell our big boss that was not true. That
Okay,
Gino's
Dan,
not
sanity.
stealing money from you. I don't want that burden.
Okay, Dan, sanity.
Did you think Gino was stealing money from you?
Gino.
No.
Yeah. How did he steal money?
Nobody knows who hates anybody in this. You can't
How
trust
did
anybody.
he steal money from you?
You can't trust the soul in this. It's like being in the mafia. I don't trust anybody in this.
Mike, what are you talking about?
The whole business is loaded with jerk-offs, so I don't trust anyone.
So what happened? I don't. What,
Dan likes getting my panties in a bunch in his own because
you wear panties.
Dan took me shopping down to Chelsea. We went looking for boas.
What? Yeah.
We went looking for boas in high heels. Me and Filato went shopping.
God, this conversation is making less and less sense.
I would have man-on-man sex. You need to stop and think sometimes. Like, before you're going to buy Artie cannolis, call me and say, Dan, I know there are 4 or 5 bakeries within a block of the studio that have cakes that can feed 50 people.
Dan, keep getting angry. I love it. I want your blood pressure to be 190 over 7. I love every minute of this.
Over 7?
Keep getting angry with them. America loves us. They want us to kill each other on
Do you
camera.
think that everyone's that stupid, Mike?
Yes, they are, like you, Dan. You're...
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
Dan, all right, Dan, sanity.
That's the third or fourth time you said Dan Sanders.
Now, Dan, why don't you get on the bus and go back to Idiotville?
Oh, are
Wow.
these prepared jokes?
No, they just happen to me.
won.
This is unbelievable.
Dan brings out comedy to me. He does. I just look at him and start laughing.
Mike,
You are packing a punch
I'm doing
tonight,
you a
Mike.
favor.
Dan, I just wanted to make it fast. I didn't have much time, so I just did what I could do. I appreciate your help, though. Thank you.
Text me and say, Dan, where is there a bakery?
I thought there'd be a lot of them in that part of that area.
There are.
There are.
Yeah, but how late are they open? I don't know how long they're open now.
Well, the ones around here are open till 10 o'clock, because when we needed a cake about a month ago, I went and got one.
Okay. Sorry, buddy.
It seems like Mike is perturbed. Like he is ticked off.
Because
he knows Gino's
he knows
coming
he's going to
on.
have to apologize later.
I'm not apologizing for
Oh.
nobody. Gino's going to have to apologize to me because, first of all, can I say something on my behalf? Number one,
Yeah.
I do not have the power to block or ban anybody. I'm not the bosses in L.A. They're the ones that run the show, not
Well,
me.
didn't you try to block
No,
him?
I didn't. You know what? Let's just wash it under the bridge.
Well, I'm asking, did you try to
Well,
block
that's
him?
good for you, but I mean,
I think you did.
With Gino, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen when he comes on. I mean, I don't really know the whole story.
What if Gino wants to fight you, Mike?
Good. I'm ready.
I don't know the whole story. What exactly did you think Gino did?
He stole from you.
No, he didn't. He's
How?
not.
Stole your
How
money.
did he
No,
stole your
he's not a thief like that. He's not a thief. He's a great friend, actually.
What?
I saved him from getting his butt kicked in upstate by some psycho that was going to
I
Forget
heard
about,
about
forget
that.
about that part. Why was he
And
banned
it-
from the show?
About, he kept talking, I telling him to stop breaking my chops about gigs. He kept doing it, and I had it.
So you do have the power to ban somebody. So you had it and you banned them.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't ban him.
you banned him.
It's not my decision. I'm not the decision
He
maker
wasn't
here.
on the show for a couple months because you banned him.
So
I
you
didn't-
asked somebody
no,
to ban him.
No, I didn't ask anybody. You know what?
Well,
LA has the
no,
power
you didn't
to cut-
ask. You told
No,
the
L-
powers that be. You said, no Gino Bisconte.
Well, I can't help it if the powers that be like me, so I have nothing to say.
So you did ban him, and you do have the power to ban
I don't have the power to ban anybody.
And now suddenly
Yeah, like
your worst nightmare shows up on our
John,
doorstep.
I have the power to call up CIA and get me in a movie. Yeah, I'm not powerful in this.
You do?
I wish.
Oh.
I would crush a lot of heads in this, of jerk-offs, if I could.
Well,
believe
what's
me.
gonna happen
I've got
when
some
Gino comes on?
IMDb's.
You're still
Yeah.
ticked off at Gino?
It sounds like there's a lot of unfinished business here.
There is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there is. We'll have a nice discussion, some coffee, and,
So are you going to be tough about this, or are
No.
you going to be just giving in like, hey, great to see you,
John, I don't
Gino,
give in to anybody. I don't care.
So you're maintaining this ticked-offedness
No, we'll
when
be
Gino
gentlemen.
comes
Dan,
on?
I'm going to be a total gentleman to Gino. And like I said, I will call you next time if I'm in need of a cake. I'm sorry. Your ridiculous self wrote something ridiculous, Gino.
You just
Check
don't.
your Twitter.
You don't have to get a cake.
Why? It's a big event.
What's a big event?
The Tonight Show moved back to New York the first time since 1972. It's a
So,
huge thing here, and it's a
Do you
huge thing
think
for you.
a cake or a cannoli is an appropriate?
I don't know what to get. I'm not like.
You could just say good. Congratulations.
Well, I don't feel that's good enough.
All right.
You want to seal the deal
I
with
know what gift
sugar.
you can get, Artie, Mike.
Well,
Yes,
Give him
Dan.
a reprieve on being the number one guest on your podcast. Get somebody else.
no, I want podcast. But
Thank
when,
you, buddy.
when exactly is the podcast?
It's Sunday, the 23rd of March, 1 p.m.
Jesus.
The Mike Boschetti Project.
So the one day he has off,
No, but I'll make sure it's taken care of then. Fed well, Art, whatever you need.
Is this at your house?
No, it's going to be at the UCB office in New York.
okay. So the one day he has off, you're going to make him drive into the city when
They
traffic is packed.
Yeah, but I've done a bunch of podcasts. They come to me.
I don't have the.
Or you use an iPhone.
No, I don't want to use an iPhone. In fact, James is going to go shopping with me next week to Best Buy, get some the right stuff.
Why is he going to do that?
Because I want him to be a part of the show, and he's a great friend. I'm not turning my back on him.
He's not a great friend.
You're not
he
turning
doesn't
your
want to be
back
a part
on
of the
him,
show.
No,
No,
he's
he
not turning his
does.
back like he did Gino.
Why would he
Right.
want to be a part of the show?
I like James as a person. He's awesome and good. I've done his podcast. He's phenomenal. He knows what he's doing, and I want people behind me to do good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but how do you know he wants to do it?
I asked him. I'm paying him. I don't
Well,
care.
because you're
You always pay your
buttering him
friends.
up.
No, you always pay your friends and watch out for them.
How much?
Anybody I worked here that did something for me, I would pay. For
How
sure.
much you pay him?
James,
100
James
bucks?
wasn't exactly telling us it was an enthusiastic yes. It was a, hey, Mike, yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, it is.
Well, I'm talking to your friend now. Your buddy, your producer called me,
Oh, that sounds great.
and he asked me if I had equipment. He said, Mike said I had equipment.
Okay, guys, laugh, have fun. It's all right.
I'm not saying anything that's not
One
true.
day I'm going to be laughing my butt off to the bank, and Shane, I'm a good guy.
Of course you will, because you're not spending your money, James. Come on.
No, I pay when I have to pay. I don't care about spending money. I'm not like,
Well, what did you
Most
tell?
people are.
What did you tell your friend?
Well, I'll talk about it later on.
What did you told your friend James has equipment, and he
Well,
doesn't.
First of all, I
I'm trying to accumulate
I know
wealth.
nothing to do with the technical part of this. I've done podcasts with James. We did a good one at the School of Broadcast in Connecticut School of Broadcast. It was fun. And we had problems over there.
That's true.
Right.
Something, I don't know what happened, but James fixed it. So I rely on him as a good guy like that.
What, he hit the record button?
No, it was worse than that. James can explain it. I don't know what he's talking, what really happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody changed up the wires, but they actually have microphones and a soundboard at the school. That's the difference. Like,
Yeah.
we actually have to get the equipment. But we're going to talk over the weekend about maybe going to Best Buy.
Like I said, he's a friend and he works hard. I want to help my friends.
Get portable equipment.
How are you helping him, Mike? He's helping you, Mike.
By bringing him in, paying him, we're going to do a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of people lined up to the good.
Believe at
Who
this
are the
point-
people that are lined
Mike,
up?
I'm not going to disclose it.
The
John, till we get
number
on.
2 podcast in the country is Mark Maron. He comes to you.
Well, Dan, he's also a lot more known than me, so that has a lot to do with it.
Well,
And I love Mark. I know him
That's
since
why
the
you
early
should
90s.
come to who you want to interview. Not they come to you at the UCB, and all those goofs over there are going to be
Dan,
turned
they're
into
not
a
goofs.
personal
Dan,
appearance
please don't
for Artie.
Please don't insult my friends, Dan. They're not
Oh,
goofs.
stop
I
it,
can't insult your friends, Dan. I can't say nothing about your friends, can I? No, I
if you want.
can't.
Did I name anybody?
No, but you call them goofs. That's not right, Dan. I can't say nothing about your friends.
It's going to turn into a personal appearance for Artie.
See, I can't say nothing about his friends, though. He gets all pissy about it if I do.
What for? He's not mentioning any of your
No, he
friends.
just said goofballs, though. But that's not right either, though.
But, Mike, why don't you record the first podcast here? We have a studio set up. Artie can come in and we could do it here.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't like.
Kind of a
Dan,
wild
I never say
idea.
nothing bad about family or friends. I just don't like.
But what James said is kind of insanely logical.
yeah.
All right.
Good call.
Okay, guys. Let me. All right. You know what? I try to do stuff on my own. You guys just let me have it all the time.
What do you mean? No. The problem
Yeah,
is
but
you
shouldn't I
got-
be condemned for getting off my wanting to do stuff? I mean, I'm not afraid of stuff in
No
this.
one's condemning you.
No, I'm just saying for this episode, maybe that's the better
Yeah, but
way
every time I do something, you guys are like, forget it. We'll move on. Who's on the show tonight, right?
What are you talking about?
Don't play that. That music is brutal, James.
You need.
I work super hard and take a chance, and I'm just.
And we're
ticked off
doing it.
with a lot
I'm
of
going to be
stuff.
there. I'll be your guest. James is helping you
I know,
out. We're
no,
just
no.
trying to make it easier. That's all on everybody.
I know. I'm sorry. I just get. You know
blew
what?
it.
So many people give me a nightmare in this forever. I just can't wait to have revenge on them someday.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't live life like that. You can't live life wanting revenge.
Why not, Art? There are a lot of people who put roadblocks in my path in this, and I know who they are.
You want to have revenge on James?
Just have enough FU money to people. I can't wait till it comes.
Yeah, but you should live trying to satisfy yourself, not get
No,
revenge.
we'll satisfy
not
me,
get
Art.
revenge on people.
No, having all that money and telling them to F off.
Well, all right.
Are you going to get revenge on Gino tonight when he comes on?
That'll be a remaining statement. We'll see.
Wow, I can't wait. This is so tense.
Well, I mean, I can't think of a better teaser.
Dan, I like fighting. Danny's my favorite person to fight with, and I love him as well.
Who's on the show?
But you want to get revenge on Dan
No,
also?
not at all with Dan. Dan's been
My
around a long
gosh.
time.
You are pointing the finger at this entire
No, but
area,
if
saying
one thing
you
is-
guys always give me crap.
No, but one thing is, if I
you want
ever
to get
had that-
revenge on
no,
Shane, on Dan,
no.
on James.
I mean, if I ever had that kind of money, I would
Come on.
definitely help Dan out. I
What
would.
kind of money?
you want to get
money with-
revenge on Sideshow?
No, he never gives me any grief.
Yeah, he does. What about Johnny?
No.
You hate him?
Johnny's a chip guy. He'll ruin the whole show if we mess around with him.
You hate him.
What
No.
kind of
You
money?
hate everybody.
What kind of money do you think it's going to take to get back at people?
It depends on, just to live quite well the rest of my life and let people have it.
Well, how much money?
And laugh at idiots and pee on them.
How much money do you think you'll need net?
I don't
for
think
it?
you
And
can say
what?
that, Dan.
Right?
Right?
You can't say that.
Mike, you just got beeped. You
Laugh
just
at
said
them and
something
just
so bad they had
urinate
to
on them.
block it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
How much?